Hi, this is Dr. Ivan Misner, founder of BNI, and I have a message for the BNI East Street Sundsvall chapter. Johanna asked me to send a message, a personalized video tip on motivation and growth and how you build a chapter successfully. And I have a couple of things that I recommend if your chapter has an opportunity to take a look at. One is bnipodcast.com, bnipodcast.com. Go to podcast number 278. It's about inviting visitors. I think it's probably the best technique that I've seen that chapters have used in terms of being able to grow their groups. And it's called the We're Interviewing technique. And you can get all of the details there, but here's a summary of it. When you invite someone into BNI, tell them, we're interviewing. And then whatever profession it is that you're looking for, let's say you're looking for a banker. We're interviewing bankers right now, and we want to find a really good banker in the area that we can give all of our referrals to. We are in a referral group, we get together regularly, and we're interviewing bankers. I think you might make a good candidate. Now that's the best way to invite people into the group, because the subtext, what's not being said is, you might not pick them. And entrepreneurs hate not being picked. Go listen to that podcast. I have more details, but it's really good on how to invite people into your chapter so that they hear the possibilities of how it might help them. The other thing I recommend is to take a look at an article that I wrote in the April 2013 SuccessNet. So go to bnisuccessnet.com, look at the From the Founder articles. And in April of 2013, I did an article called 3 + 1 = member success. 3 + 1 = member success. There's three things plus one that I talk about that help to build a really successful chapter. The first is quality. You have to have quality members. You want to be selective about the people that you bring into a group. Oftentimes, the only test that chapters give a potential new member is what I call the mirror test. You breathe on a mirror, and if it fogs up, you're in, we'll take you. We want you to be more selective about who you bring in your group. Bring in quality business professionals. The irony here is that the more selective you are, the easier it is to grow the chapter, because quality builds on quality. First and foremost, quality. Second is growth, quantity. You need to have a certain number of people in order to have a successful chapter. And you really start to hit critical mass in the 20s, but the 30s, a chapter in their 30s or 40s is where they're really generating a lot of referrals. Go look at the article, because there's math behind these numbers. When you have 16 people in a chapter, you've got about 256 connections. But when you have 32 people in a chapter, you have over 1,000 connections. Take a look at the article. It's really amazing. I call it the squared connection effect, and it talks about how a larger group of quality people generates so much more business. The last of the three is engagement. A chapter has to really be engaged, particularly in education. The more engaged a chapter is in learning how to network effectively, the more successful they will be. And the plus one is about stories. If you really want to get people's attention, tell stories. The more effectively you can tell stories about your success and about why people should be in BNI, the more you'll bring people in, the more you'll attract people, and the more successful your group will be. So those are my recommendations on motivation for your team to grow. Podcast number 278 and my article in April of 2013 called 3 + 1 = member success. You know, different people, different places, different races, different religions, different countries, different cultures. We all speak the language of referrals. We all want to do business with people we know and trust. And that's what makes BNI work so well in the thousands of chapters, 6,700 chapters that we have worldwide. This is Dr. Ivan Misner, founder of BNI. Thanks for watching.